Old-growth forests in Olympic National Park are truly a natural marvel. These unique ecosystems are characterized by ancient trees, complex forest structures, and a rich biodiversity that has developed over hundreds or even thousands of years. In the context of Olympic National Park, old-growth forests are predominantly composed of towering conifers like Douglas fir, Sitka spruce, and western hemlock. These trees create a lush, diverse environment that supports a wide range of plant and animal species. The significance of old-growth forests in the park extends beyond their beauty. They play an essential role in carbon sequestration, storing large amounts of carbon dioxide and helping to mitigate climate change. Additionally, they provide critical habitats for numerous wildlife species, including some that are rare or endangered. For example, the northern spotted owl and the marbled murrelet, both of which depend on these ancient trees for nesting and roosting. One real-world example of the importance of these forests is how they serve as a living laboratory for scientists studying ecosystems and climate change. Researchers can observe natural processes that have occurred over millennia, offering insights into the past, present, and future of our environment. Additionally, these forests attract tourists, contributing to the local economy and encouraging a shared appreciation for conservation. Proponents argue that protecting old-growth forests is vital for ecological and cultural reasons. They highlight the intrinsic value of these ancient ecosystems and their irreplaceability once destroyed. However, challenges and controversies exist, particularly when balancing conservation efforts with economic interests like logging. Some argue that sustainable logging practices can coexist with conservation, while others stress the need for stricter protections to prevent old-growth depletion. It's important to understand how old-growth forests in Olympic National Park connect to broader environmental issues. Conserving these forests influences biodiversity preservation, climate change mitigation, and recreational opportunities. The protection of these areas often serves as a catalyst for broader environmental policies and conservation strategies, inspiring action at both local and global levels. In essence, old-growth forests in Olympic National Park are a testament to nature's resilience and complexity. Their preservation is not just about maintaining a scenic landscape, it's about safeguarding an invaluable resource that supports life, research, and economic vitality while offering profound lessons about sustainability and conservation. Old-growth forests are ecosystems that have developed over long periods without significant disturbance, revealing key ecological characteristics such as rich biodiversity, complex structures, and high levels of biomass. In Olympic National Park, these forests are characterized by towering conifers like Douglas firs and western hemlocks, layered canopies, large standing dead trees, and decaying logs that nourish the forest floor. These forests are not simply collections of ancient trees, but dynamic ecosystems that play critical roles in carbon sequestration, climate regulation, and habitat provision for myriad species. Understanding the characteristics and significance of old-growth forests within Olympic National Park highlights their importance as both ecological treasure troves and vital contributors to global environmental health. These forests act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide and mitigating climate change. Furthermore, they preserve genetic diversity, offering resilience against pests, diseases, and climate shifts. For example, the Olympic Peninsula supports the northern spotted owl, a species that depends on the intricate habitat provided by these ancient forests. Another example is the presence of unique lichen species that thrive only in the undisturbed, humid atmospheres of these old-growth ecosystems. Experts and conservationists often advocate for the preservation of old-growth forests due to these ecological benefits, emphasizing the irreplaceable role they play in maintaining biodiversity and ecological balance. However, the protection of old-growth forests can be met with challenges and controversies. Economic pressures, such as logging and land development, pose significant threats. There are also differing viewpoints regarding forest management practices, with some arguing for sustainable logging, and others asserting that untouched preservation is paramount. These discussions connect to broader themes within the main topic of discovering old-growth forests in Olympic National Park by raising awareness of conservation needs and strategies. The significance of these forests extends beyond their immediate surroundings, influencing conservation policies and even inspiring public interest and ecotourism initiatives, which can further promote their protection. In sum, exploring the characteristics and significance of old-growth forests in Olympic National Park enriches our understanding of their ecological roles and the necessity of their conservation. While challenges exist, the pursuit of preserving these natural bastions remains a crucial endeavor that intertwines with global efforts to maintain environmental health and stability. Their protection not only benefits the species that inhabit these forests, but also supports the well-being of the planet as a whole. Biodiversity and unique ecosystems within Olympic National Park play a crucial role in understanding and appreciating old-growth forests. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life in a particular habitat or ecosystem, encompassing the range of species, genetic variation, and ecosystems found in the park. Olympic National Park is renowned for its diverse ecosystems, which include temperate rainforests, alpine regions, and coastal environments, creating a unique mosaic that supports an incredible array of plant and animal life. The significance of biodiversity and unique ecosystems within Olympic National Park is twofold. First, these elements highlight the ecological richness of the park, making it a vital area for conservation and scientific research. Second, they contribute to the park's status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its remarkable natural beauty and biological diversity. Old-growth forests, such as the Hoh rainforest, offer a glimpse into ancient ecosystems that are increasingly rare worldwide. These forests provide essential ecosystem services like carbon storage and water regulation, and serve as critical habitats for many species. A vivid example of the park's biodiversity is the presence of endemic species, like the Olympic marmot, which is found nowhere else in the world. The park is also home to the Roosevelt elk, a keystone species that influences the vegetation structure and nutrient distribution within the forest ecosystem. These examples underscore the park's role in preserving species that depend on its unique habitats. Supporters of biodiversity conservation argue that protecting these ecosystems is essential for maintaining genetic diversity and ecological resilience in the face of climate change and human impact. However, challenges exist, such as balancing conservation efforts with recreational use of the park, which can lead to habitat disturbance. Additionally, climate change poses a threat by altering temperature and precipitation patterns, affecting the delicate balance of these ecosystems. Despite these challenges, the biodiversity and unique ecosystems of Olympic National Park are interwoven with broader conservation efforts and educational initiatives. They highlight the importance of protecting old-growth forests as living laboratories that can inform our understanding of ecological processes and climate change mitigation. This knowledge can inform management practices not only within the park, but also in similar ecosystems worldwide. In summary, appreciating and conserving the biodiversity and unique ecosystems within Olympic National Park is integral to the overall goal of preserving old-growth forests, fostering a deeper connection between people and the natural world. Old-growth forests in Olympic National Park are not just majestic landscapes, they are vital ecosystems and historical treasures. The term old-growth forest refers to forests that have developed over long periods without significant disturbance, characterized by large, mature trees, rich biodiversity, and unique ecological features. In the context of Olympic National Park, These forests have been evolving for centuries, offering insight into the natural history and ecological dynamics of the Pacific Northwest. The significance of understanding the historical context and conservation efforts surrounding these old-growth forests is paramount. These ancient woodlands serve as biodiversity hotspots, providing habitat for numerous species, some of which are rare or endangered. Moreover, they play a crucial role in carbon sequestration, making them valuable allies in mitigating climate change. Conserving these forests is not only about preserving their beauty, but also ensuring the ecological stability and resilience of the region. For example, the Hoh rainforest within Olympic National Park is a quintessential old-growth forest that has become a haven for both wildlife and researchers seeking to understand natural ecological processes. Additionally, conservation initiatives, such as those led by the National Park Service and organizations like the Olympic Park Associates, focus on protecting these areas from logging and other human encroachments. These efforts emphasize sustainable management and restoration projects that aim to safeguard forest integrity for future generations. Many environmentalists and ecologists advocate strongly for the preservation of old-growth forests, highlighting their irreplaceable value and the ecological services they provide. However, challenges do exist. Economic interests, such as logging, often clash with conservation objectives, leading to debates about land use and resource management. Some argue for selective logging as a means to compromise, but this is often contested by conservationists who stress that even limited disturbance can disrupt delicate ecosystems. This component of historical context and conservation is intricately connected to other aspects of discovering old-growth forests. It underlines the importance of ecological research, informs educational initiatives within the park, and influences policy-making that affects land management strategies. Understanding the past efforts to conserve these forests helps guide future actions, ensuring that these pristine natural landscapes continue to thrive. In conclusion, appreciating the historical context and ongoing conservation efforts is essential for anyone interested in the legacy and future of old-growth forests in Olympic National Park.